Hey everyone, just jumping in here at the start of the episode, as sometimes I do, to share a quick plug. Go follow The Game for Her on Instagram, and their YouTube page is same game, The Game for Her. It's cool, chatting, banter, and it's about football in this season. And when I say football, I mean, for those Americans, soccer. Just clarifying. So, football, soccer. Really cool ladies there, and they're having a lot of fun doing it. So, yeah, go along with them. And this is not a paid ad or plug. I just listened to them, thought they were great. Go check them out. Again, it's The Game for Her. Now, here's an ad, and here's the episode. Enjoy. Bye.
Our story begins in a far and distant land, a place ruled by houses of sentient animals and mythical creatures, an environment that is forever tipping the scales towards controversy and conflict. Grave danger lies hidden in every tavern, forest, and stranger's glance. In this kingdom, we will follow a deviant group of adventurers, brought together by chance, or perhaps by fate. This ragtag group of a turtle, a tabaxi, an otter, and a hound will travel across this great kingdom, fighting their way through the unknown and weaving a powerful destiny. This is Rolling Across the Pond.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another wonderful day of podcasting and listening to us. We are in a bit of a weird mood tonight, but hopefully you'll enjoy it. Okay, now I'm confused. Do I do a recap and then I introduce you guys, or do we introduce and then recap?
You didn't even say the title of the podcast.
Oh, right,
so
right.
The title of the podcast, then you introduce people, and then you do a recap, Jess. Come on, seriously, bro. How many episodes are we doing now, right? Seriously.
What episode is this now? Like 6?
This is like 75. I've lost count.
Hey
Like,
everyone,
he knows
this
this.
is Rolling Across the Pond. We are totally bonkers tonight. Let's have a recap. Let's do a recap.
We're doing
and
it different.
let's just do a recap, and then we'll introduce each other, and that's how it's gonna be tonight, because I said so. So,
What happened? I forgot.
does anybody remember?
You just tried to kill me.
Rita tried to kill Lee.
I kept on thinking you were saying Davita, not
No,
Reader.
Davita tried to
Davita.
kill
Davita.
like a.
Reader. Just with the English accent, it just sounds like Davita.
She murdered a Care Bear thing.
A
Blind
mutant
Care Bear
Care Bear thing.
A mutant Care Bear thing. We all got in the town hall and kicked Saren Bowles the crap out of everyone. The mayor didn't want to pay us, then he wanted to pay us. I punched the mayor and walked off and was really angry and wanted to punch everything. So I'm pretty positive I punched trees on the way out.
Didn't Goro also think that Raider was the sheriff of the town?
Yes, that as well. How he came across.
Yeah.
I 100% agree.
Intelligent.
He was the sheriff.
And then when you...
Organized.
Yeah, I completely. Yeah, I honestly thought you were. And then when you weren't told, Goro's mind was blown. Goro was like, I don't know. I think the words were, I don't trust him now, and I don't trust him ever again. And it wasn't his fault. That's the funniest thing. Goro's like, I don't care.
And so, to sum it up, the adventuring party found a town that was on fire, with chaos ensuing. They decided to help out after a giant moose awkwardly asked for their help. They reluctantly accepted and ran in and killed everybody.
Didn't even get paid.
Didn't get paid. Didn't ask for any plot questions.
Whoa. No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
Oh,
We just all he told us was kids were in danger and loads of people were possibly getting mutilated and whatever. So we went in and just murdered everything. And there's
Didn't
probably
get
not a
paid.
village. No, and that's why
we
Goro
should have
was
got
pissed.
paid.
Yeah, Goro wanted
And
to punch that mayor.
Here we are with them having a nap right outside the town they just saved, with the sheriff gone, and they are heading, hopefully, or they're going to wake up and hopefully head towards the outer village and finally get there. So I am your beautiful, excited, wonderfully cheerful GM, Jesse. Yes, it took me a while to think of that, so...
Hi, I'm Sam, and I play Leaf, the Tabaxi Rogue, who almost got murdered by one of the new party members, but also managed to kill a Blinkslow.
Hi, I'm Davida. I play Hava, the barbarian dog person, Saint Bernard. And
today.
I know, right? I remembered. I just killed a bear owl brutally, and going savage a little bit. Hava's going savage, just a little bit.
Hi, I'm Lee. I play Goro, the Turtle Monk, and I've rested now, and I don't want to murder anyone yet. Is the nicest way of putting it.
And our wonderful new semi-regular party member.
Hi, I'm Luke. I play Reader, and in this episode, I'm very excited to befriend Leaf.
Oh my gosh!
What is gonna happen? I don't even know what to go from there now.
Gotta keep
Tries
your
to
eyes
murder
open while you're
Sam.
sleeping.
Telling
Okay,
you now, if you try and murder Sam, you are so gonna die. I don't even.
so
We'll die, Luke.
if you've listened to the last episode, you realized the joint bashing not Raider had, but Luke had from almost attacking Leaf. So Lee and Sam both took it upon themselves to threaten Luke.
I was completely threatening the reader. I love Luke. Luke's a legend.
Yeah, we are friends. We are friends outside the cast. We are friends outside the cast. But
it was just
that-
so
And
funny
Hava
to
doesn't know
listen.
why or what's going on
Oh
with
yeah,
that.
man. Of course. You're still
She
like.
likes Reader. I mean, Reader's a friend already, so you know.
As far as I know, Sam and Luke, myself, are good friends. But Leaf and Reader are like slowly becoming enemies. Not out of his
Whoa,
own
okay,
choice.
Your
I
word.
feel
news
like
to me.
Your word.
Leaf feels threatened by Reader's stupidity.
Whoa.
I wouldn't say Leaf feels threatened by Reader's stupidity. I think Leaf feels threatened by the fact he tried
Out
to
of
kill him.
stupidity and not choice.
I feel we have a Sub-Zero Scorpion kind of mentality going on right now. You're just never going to get along
It
the
may well
same
end up
page.
being that way.
Perfect.
Blame
Forgot about
DM.
him. You forgot him about how many times last episode? Come on, seriously. Oh my gosh.
Too. Welcome to the podcast, Luke.
Where we forget you. You know, yeah, it's great. Good job.
We love having you here. Okay.
We do.
We do.
So let me paint the scene. When we finally get on track. Okay, you guys are at Reader's house and you're resting. Whether you're sleeping or not, you guys. Did you want a long rest or a short rest?
I think we settled on a long rest.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think we settled on that. And
Sure,
we're
sure.
just going to
Just
take
hear
turns to
things.
watch. And
Okay,
stuff
cool.
Like that.
Great.
That means we get all our health back,
Yeah,
right?
all your health back,
Yep.
all your spell slots, everything. But you don't get your
I clean my dagger.
arrows back. You don't get your bolts
I
back,
get the
stuff like
ones
that.
that I collected back.
That
Sure.
you snatched.
Sure. So you guys are outside of this town that is still on fire. It is not being attacked anymore. People are somewhat safe, but there is a fire still going. And I believe, let's say it's after the long rest, you're all getting up, you're getting ready to do something. What is that?
Is that
Breakfast.
fire still going on?
Breakfast. What?
Is that fire still going on?
Yeah,
No one has
everywhere.
Put the fire out.
Who
You didn't
cares?
put the
They'll take
fire
care of
out.
it.
But
It's fine,
nobody in the
villagers will take care
town
of
or village has tried to put the fire out themselves.
I seem to remember, Leaf, that you did not want to be in that town after being paid.
Well, yeah, no, I definitely don't want to go and help unless they're going to pay us
Yeah.
before.
They're
we
not
help
going to
them.
pay you. I'll tell you
Exactly,
not
so
help.
they could jog on before I murder the mayor. Like,
Yeah.
seriously,
So-
I wanted to murder him.
that. Let's go. What is happening? Hava says breakfast.
Yeah.
It is the middle of the day.
So she's having a breakfast. She's having breakfast in the middle of the day.
Brunch.
Amazing. Brunch.
I'm gonna pull up some of that bear meat and try and cook it.
Nice. On a building, or should we make our own campfire?
You're going into the
On the
town,
building.
and you-
I think you should just go into the town and be like, so, not having fun with these fires as you cook a steak.
No, I'm not going back into that town.
Okay. Well, you need to cook it somehow.
Build a fire then. I'll build a fire. I've got.
You are next to, or you are laying on a pile of logs. It's just up to Reader.
Oh, yeah.
So we can make a fire on the pile of logs.
Although the problem is this is actually Reader's house, or supposedly, like, domain of living. Like,
So we can make a fire on the pile of logs.
can we ask for one log that we can turn into a thing?
How about we role play it?
Oh, gosh.
We are role
Reader.
playing a game.
Can I have some of these logs to build a fire?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
It is like my source of income, but you're a friend here.
Thanks.
Mother, make the fire
Your
on
friend.
top of the house. It's safe there.
No, please do not
No.
burn my house.
What? Why are you leave? You're getting in. You're pushing buttons. Reader doesn't like you already. We don't know what's gonna happen.
I want to turn to Hava and be like, so he is the evil one, right? Or
No, this one's the good one. The other one died.
how
He's
bad
gone.
is that guy?
Do I hear this?
Jeez.
Roll perception. Do you say it whisper like?
Yeah, she's like just talking to Reader.
So that's a 22.
I'm not gonna try to kill him again.
22. I say you heard that. You heard her say.
Okay,
That's
so
unexpected.
so we could do this fire like 20 feet away or something. Okay, we'll build a fire over here. So she's
Yes,
gonna
please.
Cool.
pull out her stuff.
Roll
Survival?
a d20.
Hava?
Yes. Not everyone. Unless
Like,
everybody's
for
gonna
what?
try.
To try and what?
To try and light the fire. To try and start a fire.
I am hungry, so I'm
Okay.
going to go with her.
No bonuses on this.
No, roll with a either the intelligence or history, maybe. I'll give you that. I'll give you history if you have bonus.
Survival or
Oh, survival.
history?
Yes, perfect. That's the
Survival.
one. That's the one.
Okay, well I only have one on that, so that's a 4.
Professionally, you may help.
Yeah, she doesn't do it. How do you fail?
How do I fail?
Yeah, how do you
well,
try-
I guess I'm using like the backs because I'm using what do I have in my pack? I've got a flint
Yeah.
or tinder
Yeah.
box, and I'm not doing it right. Haven't used it before, so I'm just not doing it right. And I'm gonna be like, PJ, can you help me with this?
Oh, yes, of course. And he runs over, and I'm gonna say he does it with the roll he did, because it's
He's got I think a bonus on or a pretty good bonus for
He's a
that.
gangster. He knows probably all this stuff. So.
He's a ranger.
He is
He'll
a
probably
good-
have good
He's
survival.
a good survivor.
yeah, he's got it. So
He's a ranger.
so he just like hits some dust in the air and gets the flint, and bam, sparks, and the flame just ignites. What are Goro, Leaf, and Reader doing?
Well, Leaf's hungry, so he's gone with Hava.
Okay.
So yeah, he was kind of just sitting there watching them trying to get this fire going and like wondering if Hava's going to share some bear meat.
Well, you have a ton, so I'm not
Yeah.
going to share my. I got a bear head. This is my
I
head
don't know what how much
bear
bear meat I did.
meat.
Oh, I did. No, I've
Yeah,
got
I
some.
told
yeah.
you how much.
So yeah, no, I couldn't see it on my note. I found it now. So yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So I've got my own bear steak. So
And Goro.
I'm just watching Reader like a hawk.
Okay. Okay. What are you doing, Reader?
I see Goro watching me, and I'm like, is he trying to start a conversation? Is this like eye contact? Yeah.
Who are you talking to? Are you talking to yourself or?
No, this is my like internal monologue and my thinking of like, does he want me to talk? Is this like a intimidation thing, or is it like a friendship thing, or like? And so he's just kind of like kind of with jarring movements of like trying to step forward. Like, no, is it?
And what does Goro think of this?
He's just looking at him, just going like, I don't know whether to kill him or just leave him where he is. Like,
Is he
I'm really
bothered?
not happy. I went to bed angry. I woke up angry. I'm just like, we fell asleep outside of a burning place that we murdered everyone and didn't get paid for. We fell asleep outside of a burning capital city with people still screaming. I still don't know why we're standing around and just like not jogged on yet, but I'm just like angry. I'm like Vegeta from Dragon Ball right now. I just don't want to be around anyone, but I have
Sure.
to because otherwise they might get killed.
Sure. Then all of a sudden, Hava's cooking. You PJ is just like kind of tapping his foot. He's kind of just like just shaking his head. He's kind of getting a little. What you can see is he's getting antsy. He's like he doesn't want to say anything, but he's just like really getting fidgety. Like, oh
PJ?
yeah, PJ.
Okay.
And
So how long is it going to take for those guys to eat and then we just leave? Like, how long?
Yeah.
Or is
that's
it?
my
Can
next
it just
question.
be like
with the
can
fire
it
that
just cook
PJ
and we
made,
eat on the go?
with the fire that PJ made, it'll cook 5-10 minutes.
Okay. Well, I would
And then
probably
eat
say
on the
that-
move.
Yeah, I would say to the guys then maybe we just when it's cooked we just leave. Obviously stomp it out because we don't want to put Breeder's house on fire or whatever. But like, yeah, we need to get going because obviously our main priority is obviously PJ's hometown, not this other town. So
And-
maybe we go.
And as you
I
say
just
that,
haven't eaten in a
PJ's like,
while.
thank you. I need to leave. I need to see my family. What's going
And
on?
dare I
Why
say
are we
it,
just sitting here?
I wonder if Uber has murdered anyone else. Like we left Uber to look after
I love
everyone.
Uber.
I know.
I know. I miss Uber. He's a good friend.
We'll
Uber
see.
is a good friend.
We'll see, but okay. Food's cooked. Are you guys heading out? Reader, you're welcome. I don't know if you're welcome here anymore or if they like you here. I'm sure my family would totally love to have you. You're welcome to come with us. You could bring your house. It seems mobile.
Yeah, sure. And Goro seems to like me. Seems to be very entranced with what I'm doing. So, and I think Hava were like close. So I think everyone would like me to come, and for that reason, I'll join you.
Yay! Woohoo!
Half of that is
Yeah, see, people are
probably
happy.
true. Let's go.
When Leaf realizes that Reader's coming, he just kind of rolls his eyes and then just goes, fine.
Let's-
See, everyone's super happy I'm coming.
Okay. You guys walk the 3 hours to get there. No wonder you ate, and it probably took you 3 hours to eat that that head. And you can see Otter. You can see the gates, of the Otter Village. You can see like the opening. That you know where it is as you're approaching, and I want everyone to roll perception. So you can see trees that are marking the opening for the Otter Village. You're so close, you can totally get there, no problem. And it's just snow between you and there. What did you get?
11.
Okay,
17.
nice.
22.
22. That's amazing.
15,
15. Okay.
17.
Oh, sorry. I need to put both headphones on.
Yeah, my accent doesn't help.
So, Reader, Hava, and Leaf. Well, yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, all three of you. You firstly. Oh, actually, let me roll for PJ as well. Okay. Yeah, you three notice there's not very much sound coming from this distance, and that could be normal, but usually the Otter Village is quite happy. There's quite a lot of running around. The otter children are usually laughing, playing outside the front. You know, it's safe. It's a safe area. But you don't see, and it just brings some strange vibe, especially to you, Hava. It's like, this is not normal. PJ rolled and got total 21, and he notices that the wagon that his parents were on are behind some bushes close to you guys. And so he says, look, my family's wagons, right? Why is it not in?
Yeah, boy. There's something fishy going on here.
I'm just gonna go check out the wagon.
Okay, before we...
Okay, I'll go with you.
Yeah, before you guys do anything, we are probably walking into something serious, so get your weapons ready, drawn. You are, like...
Yeah.
This is probably gonna be a bad situation we might be walking into if it's not the same, so just ready yourselves. Just take a deep
All
breath,
right.
get yourselves set, because if you
Can I
guys...
try to hide?
If it doesn't make any
All right, good.
sense...
Stealth mode.
Yep,
Do, do,
stealth
do,
mode.
do, do.
Yes.
Really?
That's the battle plan.
Great.
As I have a high stealth
Yeah,
modifier.
PJ pulls out his bow, but he's running to that wagon. He doesn't understand what's going on.
He's going like flat out. His emotions took the better of him.
Yeah, he's past like 36 hours have just been a mess to him, and so he's just like my family, and so he runs over there. Anybody? And Javi, you're coming with him?
Yeah.
Okay,
And I also draw my greatsword.
cool. And Reader, you're going with him.
Yes, I'd like to.
Okay.
Just because I'm like skittish and like I'm very uncomfortable here. So.
Okay.
So you said the wagon was behind a bush, or
Yeah, it's like bushes and trees. It's
Okay.
not in the Otter Village. That's the weird thing. So it's close to you. I would say it's about 10 feet. It's very close. It's
Are the
just that it
trees
was so
climbable?
covered. What?
are the trees climbable? Like, do they
Yeah.
look like? Could I climb one of the trees and
Sure.
see if I can get a better look
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
village, but also at the wagon?
yeah, sure.
So, is that acrobatics or?
Yeah. What is Goro doing?
He's standing in the middle of the road.
Okay. No
I'll stay-
weapon draw. Oh, actually, you don't
Oh.
have any weapons.
Mate, I've cracked my knuckles. I'm ready to freaking
Okay.
go, bro. Okay.
Cool.
I'm in a stance ready for anything to jump out at me or like
Okay.
so nothing can try and surprise me. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Also,
to go.
I have danger sense, so if there's any traps or anything, Hava's gonna see him kind of.
Is that what it says?
Yeah, if on advantage on dexterity saving throws against traps and spells.
Cool. So you won't
That you
see
can
them
see.
coming, but you'll
Yeah,
have
Get out
advantage.
the way.
Yeah.
I will sense them coming.
Great. So let's do the climb first, because you're probably just gonna go to the nearest tree.
Mhm.
So what did you get?
14.
14. Okay. You climb it. It's a little bit of a struggle, but you get up there. You get to the top. It's not the highest tree, but it's a decent tree, the size.
And it gives me a good view of the village and.
Yeah.
parts.
So roll perception with advantage.
So that's going to be a 22, I think. Yep, 22.
Okay. I mean, you see heaven and earth, piercing the veil. No, you
Oh,
see.
look, Jacob's ladder.
You can't really see the wagon because there's a lot of stuff, but you see the village. And in that village is a hole. It is a massive empty hole. Half of it, you see even water from the river is coming into the village, but you see a few houses, but most of it is just a hole. It's like, if you roll quick insight, I don't want to give too much.
That's not going to be good. 8.
It just looks like a hole that has either formed for some reason, but it is being, half of it's filled up with water at this point.
So it's not it's not like there's a tunnel that's dug up.
Yeah,
It's
so there
filling up
is, there is, but you don't know that because
Okay.
your
But
insight
it's
wasn't
filling
that
up with
great.
water?
So the river is coming
Okay.
into
the
it
hole.
from
Okay, so it's not like
where
it's
it meets.
filling up. It's just that the water's flowing into the hole,
Yeah,
a bit like a drain.
yeah, exactly.
Okay,
And it's not
And-
completely filling.
sure.
You can see it sit, but it's not growing. It's growing steadily, but it's not
Okay.
as much as coming in is not. It should be higher, but it's not.
Okay.
That's what you see.
Is the hole getting bigger? Can I see that, or is it now like? Is it like the hole is growing wider and wider? And
No, it is practically, other than I would say probably that area is getting a little bit more bigger because of the mud that's being formed, and things are just sliding around. But the rest of it, the part that's furthest away, it looks rectangle in diameter. Not diameter, in the view. It looks like a
Okay.
massive rectangle from one edge of the village to the other.
Okay.
And you see no one.
Okay. So no otters, no enemies.
No
Nobody.
one.
Okay.
Yeah.
In which case, I'm probably gonna just call down to Goro And the other guys, if they hear me, just go, guys, there's something happening in the village. There's like nothing there now. Just
Okay.
water.
While you do that, before you say that, we're gonna go to the wagon, and so you approach the wagon. Are you weapons out ready?
Huh.
Okay.
But standing behind Davida because I'm trusting her as like a guard dog.
Okay.
And I've got my sword out.
Just to help with both flavor and like order.
Sure. Roll perception with advantage, Davida, but because you're gonna use your smell.
I do have danger sense too, if that's what you're referring to.
Ooh, what is this again? Perception with advantage?
Yeah, perception with advantage.
Okay. Oh man. Okay. 13.
Okay. Cool. Okay. You see a little bit of squirming. You smell something. It might be familiar. It might not be.
Okay.
But PJ. Also Raider, you're all welcome to roll perception.
18.
But it was just more.
18.
Okay. You see an otter foot near the wagon.
Oh wait, with advantage or?
No, you don't. You wouldn't roll with advantage. No,
13.
it's not a trap.
13 then.
Oh, 13. Then you notice something kind of moving. Ish. It's like a slight movement. PJ notices his basically his mother. He drops his bow and runs to her, gives her a big hug. Mom, what's going on? What? And you're here. You made it. I didn't expect it to happen. Where's everybody else? Is everybody else here? I don't know why we went southern, but that's who she is now.
Your voice is always evolving, mate. That's all I'm saying.
And he says, yes, yeah, Mom. They're here. What happened? What's going on? And his dad pops out. Kids pop out. Uber's there. In Uber Lux form. I don't know how they hit him, but this massive beaver is like yeah, and he like in a way he kind of like cheerfully bear hugs Hava. Like he just like runs out and he's like, I don't know why, but they're hugging, so I wanted to hug.
Uber!
Why are we hugging? What is happening? I was hidden under piles and piles of leaves.
Peter just gently hugs like a tree.
Because everyone's
Is that
hugging.
the tree I'm in?
Is it?
No, I don't think it is. These guys.
Oh yeah, that's true. We're further away then. Yeah, that's
We're
true.
further away.
And you see someone come out that you would recognize Hava as what do I call her? Penelope Flap.
Ah, Penelope Flap. Yeah,
Because she has the massive feet, and
the big-footed one.
so she just always you just hear a
So she's flat-footed.
yeah, she's flat-footed.
Ba-bum.
And so she was like, howdy, I'm a part of this southern group too. I'm a bit older though. I think that's where your mother's getting the accent from. It's from me. I'm slower than the rest of the otters, so they left me here. But
Where did they go?
everyone's in Winterhold. They're at the celebration.
They all went to the celebration?
I think so.
Man, I thought it was just a family. I thought it was just our family.
Everyone
Oh, boy.
everyone seemed to head that way. I mean, we do have a separate location of where we can jump off this massive cliff into the river that some youngsters likes to go, but I don't know. I just saw, and she starts weeping. I saw the town start to crumble, and I ran and I hid in a hole. I think Hava made one day. I don't know, something. It was big enough for me. Yeah, our whole town's destroyed. Things were just coming out from our houses, and the ground crumbled, and I lost count after the first 100 of animals that were coming from our ground.
What animals did you see?
It was late. I saw maybe a crocodile, maybe a mud, maybe a fox.
Mud creatures?
I don't know.
Did you see an old toad? Hag lady?
No, but I didn't see everybody. But I hid, and then PJ's family, the jumpers helped me. They found me. I realized no one was around, so I started looking around. The guards that were left behind to watch the village, gone. I don't know if they were killed or if they were a part of it, but they're gone. So, yeah, I don't know if they used our place for whatnot, but no one's there. I've been in and out of this place for ages.
No one's in the village?
No
Is that what
one.
you said? Then why are you guys out here?
Just in case they come back.
Okay.
I mean, there's holes.
we need to regroup.
There's holes there.
Holes in the what?
In the hole. The massive hole leads into
hole
four
in
different
the hole?
holes.
There's a hole in the hole. Where's the hole?
In the hole.
A whole bunch of holes?
Yeah.
Can we go in those holes?
I guess so. One is covered.
Was it a rabbit hole or a snake hole or a gopher hole?
It was a mass stampede of hole.
Hole?
That sounds
Stampede of
dirty.
hole?
She's in so much shock. She is just saying
donut
hole,
hole?
hole to hole to hole. She's losing it.
And she kind of wipes her tears away, and she's like, I don't know.
Oh, it's okay. Come here. I'll give you a big hug.
No, don't touch me.
Big
I know
bear
what
hug.
you put in your holes.
What the heck?
She's
gonna give her a big bear hug anyway.
It's fine.
A big dog hug.
That's fine. She's not gonna do anything. You just see her big feet just flap in the air as you pick her up. Yeah, what do people think? What do people want to do with that? It was a lot of me.
We need to regroup.
I agree. And this is PJ's mom. But 3 locations, what do we do? I mean, if they're in Winterhold,
3
they could be
locations?
dying. Yeah, there's the cliff where youngsters could have gone to skip the party at Winterhold.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's the holes. We could see the source.
Okay, so are Goro and Leaf headed over now, or do we have to go get them?
I think we kind of merged. Unless Goro isn't moving at all.
Well, no, I was like, because Sam's above me. Those guys are quite a fair bit ahead, right?
Yeah,
So my
yeah.
idea
Like
is
10,
whatever-
15 feet, yeah.
Yeah, so whatever he was going to say.
Yes, that's true. And so then you say
Yeah.
that, and
So my idea is, so Leaf,
As I'm saying,
you
I'm
remember
probably
our-
coming down the tree. as
yeah.
well.
Can you remember our team attack, Shell Shock? Can you remember that one time we did that?
Sounds good.
And then you just jumped over me, and you surprised the heck out of that group that tried to steal our money that one
Oh
time.
yeah, I remember that group. Yeah, that was fun.
Sweet. So
We got the
I
gold
think
back.
it's Shell Shock time. I'm 100% in for a Shell Shock if you are.
Yeah, I'm down. So I grab
Cool.
hold of your shell and kind of duck down behind it and just hold
Exactly.
I'm
on.
gonna need a strength check from
Strength?
Leaf, not Goro. I believe Goro can hold Leaf, but from Leaf to be able to maneuver and hold
is-
yourself
this is-
fluidly,
This is
Surely
like
that
a
would be
Rocket
dexterity if I'm
Raccoon
maneuvering
Groot
myself.
moment. Oh,
But
we're not allowed
and you're
those things,
holding
Sam.
yourself on.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna need
We're not
both.
allowed a
I'm gonna
Rocket
need both.
Raccoon
You just
moment.
added to it.
We're not allowed a Rocket Raccoon moment, Sam.
so
Not allowed
strength
this.
first then. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's a 12.
That's decent.
Okay, and dexterity?
Sure.
That's also a 12.
Also decent. I'd say you're kind of muttering some stuff, but yeah, I'd give that to you. So you're like,
Okay, I'm ready, Goro.
Cool, let's go. So I head over to the caravan, obviously, where these guys are.
with
Yeah, I just
Leaf
wanted to
on
see
your
what's up.
back.
Yeah, of course. Well, where do you want me to go? Do you want me to go into the town on my
I
own?
don't know.
You
I
mad?
didn't know where you were going.
You
with
tried to
this.
kill me a few episodes ago, GM. So come on. I'm going to go with my friends to die. I learned this last time.
Okay. So you go over and this gets relayed to you. Roll stealth, Leaf.
Well, that's a nat 20.
Boy.
Your god, like you are one with Goro. This is the Rocket Raccoon moment.
Yeah, this is it. This is Shell Shocker's moment. Like, no one knows where he is. I'm like, we're good. I know where he is.
Okay.
Can I attack Rita?
Yeah, you're just basically like freaking Predator right now. Just like stealth damage. It's amazing.
So you all hear this, and what do you think? What are you thinking of doing?
Hey, guy! Wait, where's Leaf? Goro.
Oh, don't worry. Leaf's with me. Trust me. We've got a plan, so it's all good. Don't worry about him. He's closer than you think. Trust me. He's closer than you think.
He's sneaky.
Sneak. Super sneak. Yeah, super sneak.
Cool. All right.
He can hear you, so don't worry about it. It's all good. What do you want to do?
Okay, so there's holes, there's this waterfall, and this is my friend Penelope. She's a flapper.
She's
her
a
feet.
flapper. Oh, the feet. Okay.
And
Hey, Goro, and also PJ's dad. Hey, son! He's like, welcome. Where's Leaf? Where?
Oh, he's nearby.
He's sneaky. He's
nearby.
sneaky.
Ah.
We sensed there was something up, so him and me, we're working together right now. We are one, should we say?
Okay. What was that?
It's in a ride.
It's okay. It's sorry. Just something in my mouth. Something. Sorry.
Oh.
Shut up.
Okay.
Sorry.
Great. Okay. This is fantastic.
Cool.
I love it all. So
We've got 3 locations.
there is no one in the town. This is his dad talking now. But do we all want to kind of go in, check it out, see if it is safe? I feel like all of us together, we could probably kill some people. He just says laughing. He's like, I don't do that.
Laughing as soon as he kills. No, we're gonna kill people. Like if there's things in there that have probably killed some of your clansmen and some of your people, they're not gonna be living anymore. So there's a brutal honesty of it. So
Okay, everyone bring it in for the homeland.
Yeah, exactly.
You rage out. You go to rage.
Not yet,
Okay.
but it's just like a barbarian like war cry.
You're
getting pumped.
How do you look when you go into a rage, Hava? You never explained this.
She looks the same.
Okay. You
Just angry.
just get angry.
Oh.
Cool. No problem.
Yeah.
So
I guess.
it's not a supernatural thing. It is your
Maybe
innate
like-
ability.
like when dogs do their like
Yeah.
Their teeth.
They could start grinding
Snarl.
their teeth a bit.
Yeah.
that kind of
Start grinding their teeth.
that kind of
Definitely.
thing.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Cool.
always thought you'd be more like a shark, like your eyes would roll back into a different color or something. And then
That's what I was thinking as well.
Yeah, like straight up. But I like the grinding of the teeth. So it's like if we start hearing grinding, we're just kind of like step back a few paces, like she's gonna freak out.
And how do you look when you go into a rage, Reader?
Super Saiyan.
You just go,
Yeah, straight Super Saiyan. I love it.
does your whole coat become blonde or?
No, I'd say like you can see the the caribou puff where you can just kind of
Yeah.
like what would be the breath of a human but like pushed out. It would look something like that. Because it was like so heated in his anger that like you can just see his breath.
Very cool.
in comparison.
Very cool.
That's-
Great.
that's cool.
So shall we do that, or do some of us want to go to the fountain, or to the cliff? We definitely should go to Winterhold because everybody's
left,
down
right?
there.
So,
We just got away from there.
We just got away from there. That
I
whoever's
know.
there
Bad news.
Is-
Bad news.
But
gone.
everyone is there.
Yeah, is gone. That place is hell. Has just erupted from it. We were leaving, and there was literally every type of scream you could hear. The buildings were on fire. Things were coming out of the ground. We're lucky we got out there ourselves.
I know. We helped
Well,
you
if you
into
want
the
to go,
caravan.
hey, if you want to go back, feel free. I am not going back there. That is ground zero. You go back there, that's great. But I would rather look after your own people here.
There
where we
is
know
no
it's
one
further.
here.
How do you know that?
We've looked. Penelope has said she went into the village. She's looked around.
Did she go to did she go to the waterfall?
She has not. It's too far away for her to go by herself.
Okay, we'll go to the waterfall first. But I don't think we should go into Winterhold. It's a little sketchy right now.
Yeah, that's ground zero.
We should figure out what's going on out here.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you guys want to go to Winterhold, feel free. But I know I can speak for Leith and myself. We are not going there. Like, we were lucky to get out of there. Going back in there is probably just the worst idea ever.
Okay. I think I need to roll a few things. Basically, PJ is uberly, pun intended, conflicted with this decision because he's a helper. He helps people. If his entire village is gone, he needs to go
PJ,
help them.
If you want to go, you can go, but you were there with us. Like, if we got out there ourselves, if no one's come back, you might have to come to the realization.
But we came back.
Yes, and no one else has yet. And it's been how many hours?
It's been practically a day.
It's been a day, and no one's come back.
I know.
Like, if they're on their way back, they know how to get here. But like, dude, you saw. Like, you can go back. I'm not going to stop you. This is you. This is your decision. But I can speak for Leaf and myself. Like, I'm going to tell you now, I think you do what's best for you. But I can tell you, we both won't be a part of it because we're lucky we got out there alive. We don't even know what we'll be walking into. Like, we don't even know, like, if those things ate them, reanimated them, made them anything, like molded them into something. Like, you could go in there and then your whole village has morphed into this human living worm or whatever. And can you honestly come to the realization you might have to fight a zombie friend of yours from this village in that
Wow,
town?
Gora, you have a wide imagination. I just think, PJ, I think that we can figure this out here. Like, we can figure out what's going on and how to save them without just like running in and to the middle of it and getting ourselves kidnapped.
Yeah.
So there is something afoot here that is way bigger than all of us. But if you want to go, you can take Uber, you can take any of these guys if you want to go back. But we are not going. Like, Leaf and me are definitely, I can say now, speak up, Leaf. I'm telling you now that we will definitely not go back to, definitely.
Okay.
Let's just say, like, napalm charred everybody. I do not want to walk past everybody.
I will, if we're going to the cliff, I will help those because they're the closest. But I will have to go back to Winterhold at some point.
Fine.
I have to help them.
Okay, sure. Go for it.
Okay, I'll help them on this end then, PJ. Because I'm sure that we can figure something out over here, or we can go see the king or something. Because we got to figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
And I don't think going into the danger is the best way to do it, so.
It's the only thing I know how right now. What are we doing? What's happening? Are we going to the cliff, or are we going into the village first, checking things out? I know we're not going to Winterhold, that's for sure.
Well, you know you can if you want to.
Well, no, but as a party, this is GM talking right now.
So the DM can go to Winterhold, but the rest of the
I'll
Yeah,
go
the
to
DM
Winterhold.
can. Yeah, the
Trust me,
DM
I know what's happening in Winterhold.
Yeah, exactly. Personally, yeah, you go, bro. You go.
Yeah, why don't you, DM, go save everybody in Winterhold?
Yeah,
We'll
save
figure
everyone,
it out here.
He's trying to actually sneakily actually kill off PJ without,
No, I
Obviously.
rolled.
If he wants to do that, he
rolled.
could just PJ could start a fight with Goro and see who comes out on top. Like, seriously, he could do that.
No,
PJ
I don't want to
wins.
do that either.
Yeah, PJ wins.
Okay,
I'm just saying.
What I'm thinking is there's got to be probably some more like mud cave things here.
Sure.
That's
Yeah.
probably what the dungeon, the holes are going to.
Sure.
And so that's my thought. But we should probably check the waterfall first,
Okay.
just in case. We can find out some more information before like literally going underground again.
Sure.
And my other thought is just leaving and going straight to the kingdom and
To the Volden Kingdom.
The Volden Kingdom, and finding out why this king wasn't there, because I'm sure he knows what's going on because he was not in Winterhold, and if he wasn't in there, he knew something was happening. So that's my other thought.
Sure.
This is
Davida.
I don't know if Hava would think of all those things,
No,
but that's
fair.
what I'm thinking.
I think
I'm trying to figure out what you're planning
think
here.
consensus wise, I'm just trying to get a consensus. Would we all be up for going to the cliff first and then figuring out what happens next? Like,
I would say, I don't know. I would say split the party. Depends if
Okay.
PJ's dad is going to be a part of it or anyone else, like this platypus woman or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, because if there's more bodies there, a few of us can stay here, see what the heck's going on.
Sure.
Because if they are worried about like people struggling, we might be able to get that. But then obviously, if you guys, I know PJ will go to the waterfall because people are probably there helping.
Definitely.
So if we split up the party evenly and just figure out from there, because then we can have, if things kick off.
Cool.
But it's an even party of even strength. That's my only.
What does everybody think of that?
Well, I think Leaf's going with wherever Goro
Yeah.
goes.
Sure. Right.
I feel like it just makes sense because if we go all one place and have an encounter, which is amazing, but then we come back and we've missed either people come or if there's something bigger there that might, I don't know, be there or whatever, we can deal with both situations at once instead of wasting time with just going back and forth in a way.
Yeah, totally.
Sam speaking. Logically, that makes sense, but Sam also thinks this is D&D and splitting the party means death. But, you know.
We'll take
But
it.
you're going with Goro,
Yeah,
no
I
matter
know.
what.
Goro,
Leaf.
Uber, and
You know.
Leaf. Goro, Uber,
Yeah.
and Leaf are a thing. Like,
Okay.
Uber will definitely become a whatever killing machine.
Well,
I will kill things. You will sneak.
Well,
in
and you should
kill as many
probably
things.
take Reader too, and then I'll go with PJ and PJ's family because I mean his mom and dad are obviously like geared up to fight. So like if
True, but then
they-
also the problem is then
and there
you've
would be
got
4
three.
and 4, right?
Yeah, that would be right.
yeah. I mean, there's
Yeah.
4 and 20, but yeah.
It
Oh,
just,
true. Also,
it just also figure in the fact that you guys might be going just to find more survivors, which is fine. We might be going to go do a belly of a beast. We don't even know what the heck is there.
I'll cut my
Sure.
way
So
out.
we're like,
I don't think you guys should go down the hole without us.
oh, we're not
though.
going down the hole. We're gonna look at everything else. If things come out of the hole, that's another situation. But
Oh yeah, true.
Cool.
We need
But
to
we
figure
know-
out who's controlling those mud guys,
yeah, straight
and if
up.
they're nearby, then we can take them.
Figure out. Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so perfect split. Okay.
Yeah.
Is Reader okay with this?
Leader's a bit confused, even especially for the sake of Goro, because I'm like he hates me, and I'm not sure what I did. Being socially anxious, don't know what I did, and I feel really bad about it, but I don't know what it is. So a lot of it is that confusion.
Cool.
Even hugging the tree, it's like this is a leaf. I'm sorry, leaf.
Oh, having an emotional time with the tree while everybody else is doing this. Okay, great. Yeah. So PJ's like, we're gonna go Hava to the waterfall. Thank you, Goro, and wherever you are, Leaf, for watching out for this town. Let us know if you see anything, hear anything. But you're welcome to come, Hava. We'd love you. We'd love to have you be a part of this. I know I need you right now.
I'll just
Yeah.
reassure Hava to say go with your friend.
Okay, I'll go with PJ, and I'll meet up with you guys later.
True. Before you go, I need 2 of those marbles. I ain't going anywhere without those marbles. Just 2. Dude, if we see something that's way bigger than us, we need freaking material right now. I'm not even arguing. Like I saw what happened when the thing came out of hole. There was minions. I am 1 turtle. There is only 1 leaf, and there is only 1 Uber. Like, and Reader. I think Reader's with us, right? Reader is. with us,
Yes,
so
Reader should.
the fighters are sticking around. You know, we need a little bit of help just in case. So we just.
I'll
need-
give you a pyramid one. Only one. You can have my pyramid.
But the problem is we don't know what the pyramid one is. That's why I'm asking
Well,
you.
you can
No,
look.
I can look for it.
You can look for
Okay,
it.
go for it. Look for it. Look for it. Look for the pyramid. Look for the pyramid straight up.
It's got a pyramid on it.
It's
So
true. If there is a giant earthworm that comes out to try and eat us or something, like, I'm just thinking Tremors right now. Pyramid. would be
remodel
great.
we can remodel the Otter Village.
No, 100%.
With the giant pyramid, it's so funny because there's a hole. So it's an actual
Yeah,
tomb. If
We
that
just
happens.
plug it up. Yeah, we can plug it. It's fine.
Plug
in
the hole
case.
with the.
Yeah, exactly. We'll plug it up.
It doesn't have
We'll
you
either upside. Yeah, exactly. We'll either have it upside down, so it's triangle down in, or it's like up. We'll figure it out.
You look for it and you give it to him if you're gonna do that, and I'll mark it
Yeah.
down later.
Yeah, it'll be like an illusionary pyramid now. You watch, it's like
Yeah, watch this. It'll turn to bubbles.
It's
Like-
nothing. Oh, I found it.
Okay.
or it's a pyramid that's like a centimeter big.
Like
The
intended.
one that
to be
literally
step
farts out
on
a
for
demon
one
that
day.
eats the world. That's pretty...
All right. Here you go, Gora. Be careful. Don't crush
Oh,
my
yeah,
doghouse.
I'm not gonna.
Your
crush
doghouse is
anything.
gone.
I'm pretty positive everything's
Wow,
gone.
Hava
so-
doesn't know that. She actually doesn't know where the hole is. Nobody's
That's
told
true.
her
That's true.
that. I just know that there's lots of holes places, and we don't know where the holes are. They're just holes in holes. That's all she knows.
Holy hose.
So you
Great.
go save whatever is left
play
of the
whack-a-mole.
kids, the kids and whatever. Yeah, we're gonna go see what the infestation issue might be. If
Cool.
there is anything remaining.
Great.
There might be.
Hava, PJ, parents, Otter, children, Penelope, all go in the wagon that are not being pulled by horses anymore. No one talked about that.
We're past caring about those guys. They said they were gonna leave anyway, so you know.
Can Hava pull the wagon?
Yeah, sure. You can pull the wagon. I was gonna say it was his, the dad and the mom, but yeah.
Okay.
So you're pulling everyone in the wagon. Roll strength.
I was like, I'm the biggest, so I probably could.
Yeah.
Possibly. I
Definitely.
mean, 2 horses were pulling it though, so who knows?
Penelope may have like the leg strength from having to carry all that around.
No, she
That's 13.
flops over her toes all the time. 13.
Hmm.
You can pull. It's a struggle, but you can pull. So the dad jumps out and helps a bit.
Okay.
What I need from you, Hava, is to roll survival for a bit. So roll me 3 survivals. For the rest of you, how do you want to go about this?
I'll look at Rita, and I'll look at Uber, and I'm talk to Leaf, who they don't know exists, and I'm just like, do we go in ready for whatever, or do you want to stand at the entrance and see whatever comes to us? How do you want to play this?
Uber Lux is now turned into regular Uber.
Of course.
And I don't know. I didn't find a wife. I mean, Penelope's nice, but
Oh yeah, you were looking for a woman. Yeah, that's true. You were. Well, gonna say that you're probably fresh out of luck there, mate. But okay, what do you think, Rita? Then
Yeah, your magic friend over here is. I'm on the same boat as him.
magic friend?
I'm sorry, magic stranger, magic person, animal,
Yeah.
the magic
yeah,
animal.
I'm
Yeah.
Uber. Uber.
Sorry,
yeah. Rita's a little bit.
Friend.
It's okay. Yeah, just be friends. It gets past the awkwardness of him and his personality. I say we just go in, just get everything ready. So like, you get ready to freak out. Rita, you get ready to do your thing. I'm ready to do my thing. I know Leith is watching nearby. He'll know what to do as well. So let's just go. We're ready for like, if we're gonna go, if we're gonna see what this problem that wiped out the town, let's take it on. What's the worst thing that can happen, hey?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a
so
minute.
much.
I know exactly.
Sure.
Let's go.
No problem. Okay.
Oh, I pause and I'll say if this is the last time we ever get to hang out with each other, just want to say, even though you all might be like douchebags in my eyes, I think you all are close friends.
Aww, Goro.
I'm okay with that.
I look at Rita.
I really messed up clues. I thought he hated me.
Oh, there's something bigger at this precise moment other than you trying to kill my friend. But at this precise moment in time, we need to get our game faces on, so let's get ready.
Evil version of your friend, but cool.
And you all walk in. Some more ready than others. I would say Uber is kind of just casually walking, waiting to see what happens, but not too stressed, not too excited.
Love it.
Yeah. How is Reader feeling at this moment?
He's still feeling bad about like hurting Uber's feelings. Because I'm like, I'm sorry, I should have asked his name first. So he's a bit distracted, but ready.
Cool. Great. And yeah, you as you're walking in, what were the survival checks?
Oh, I was like, did I forget?
Nat 20s.
No, 10, 4, and 14.
Okay. Nice. Okay, so you know the way to this cliff. It's just a bit of the terrain is a bit rough, and you're hauling a huge load right now with all the wagon, with all the kids, with everyone. And you and Dad, you get a decent start, and then it's a heavy struggle to get there. And then some miracle, some power, the dad basically is pushing you to get, like, he's ahead of you and pulling the wagon at the end, and he kind of gives the last push to get you to the cliff side. Roll perception, everyone. Leaf?
14.
14. Okay. Goro?
8.
Okay. Reader?
16.
16, 14. Okay. Hava?
19.
19. Fantastic. While I calculate what I'm going to tell these guys, what you see, Hava, is you hear splashing, you hear laughter, you hear like it would be at the Otter Village. It's not like a lot of them, but your keen senses and your hearing, your smells, you know otters are near, and you don't feel like they're in danger.
Okay.
And yeah, you can see kind of some of them in the distance, just messing around with the waterfall, and some are jumping into the bottom of the lake. Yeah. For you guys, you all walk in, and as you're walking, girl, you see nothing. You just see a beginning of a hole, a cavern area. Leaf, you hear wood bashing into things. Nothing really happening. No one really, no activity. Just the water kind of splashing into the hole. And Reader, about the same. I forgot to. Yeah. Uber is not paying attention. Yeah. That's what you see. Let me roll. No. PJ's also not paying attention. They rolled exactly the same. So, what do you do, Hava? Start with you.
Go up to the river and say, yeah.
Okay, cool.
See what's going on.
When you enter the river, you see 5 teen otters. There's Trevor, there's Whiskers, there's, I don't know, the other 2. The other 3. And they're just having a good time. They don't know what's going on. They see you and they are excited. And
hey guys!
Hey! They'll run to you guys and, what are you guys doing here? You guys want to play?
Did you guys see what happened to the village?
No. I mean, I can see it from here. It looks too far, though. I just see black, but...
How long have you been here?
2 days?
You just playing around?
Yeah, well, my older brother brought us over here. He snuck us out before everybody went to Winterhold thing. We have a little camping area over here.
Stuff happening, guys. I'm glad you got out.
Really?
Yeah, there's like holes inside of holes in the village, apparently.
That sounds dirty.
And then they're like a bunch of like crazy stuff happened at Winterhold.
Well,
and it's just us, and I got 3.
Is everyone okay?
3 friends checking out the village right now. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Whiskers runs over to his brother and he's like, Hey, I don't think Mom and Dad are okay. What? why did we leave them to come here if they're in Winterhold? And all the other kids are like, oh man, what about my parents? Oh no, what's going on? What do we do?
You guys should stick with us, or stick with the jumpers, and we'll figure something out.
And
we're gonna try and figure out what's happening.
PJ and his parents come out, and they're just like, hey. So, his dad is already out, and he's just like hugging them. He's like, and he's playing with them and trying to lighten the mood, give like the, it's okay, we're all together, we're collecting each other, and we'll make a new home.
Yeah, I would try and stay. I mean, I don't know, but I don't think it's a good idea to go back to Winterhold just at the moment, because it's kind of a little bit crazy. So, maybe check the village and see if there's any houses still. You guys can like get your stuff or find a new area, but there's some crazy stuff happening here.
Yeah. And the older brother, Spike, comes out, and he's Spike because his head is like, his hair is in shape of a mohawk. He's the only otter that has that kind of hair. So everybody knows him as Spike. And he comes out. Yeah, okay. What do we... we could stay with you, but I think you guys need to find the rest of them, right? He's only like 16 in Otter, so he's not that old. He's very young, but he's older than the rest of the kids.
Okay. Yeah, we're just we're gonna try and investigate all the holes and stuff in the village, and we're gonna try and figure out what's happening. So I would say stay safe and stay hidden.
Do you want us to stay here? You just told us we want to go with you.
Well, stay with the jumpers. I think I need to go.
So the jumpers are going to stay here?
My friends in the village.
Are you guys going to stay here? And the dad's just like, of course, we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to tell you stories. We're going to make jokes. We're going to start building a home. And the mom's like, yeah, I guess so. My feet hurt. And Miss Plap or whatever her name was is like, your feet.
Penelope.
Your feet. I barely made it here. And I was sitting in the wagon. So they all get out, kind of unpack the wagon from Winterhold stuff that they carried. They had quite a lot of supplies. They were going to stay there for a full 3 weeks. But yeah, that's it. Hava, do you want to go back down? Do you think it's okay if we leave these guys here? This is PJ.
Yeah, well, these guys have been here for 2 days and nothing's happened to them. I think they're probably okay to stay here and camp out and yeah.
Strange. Why nothing happened here?
Guess it's a good hiding spot.
Well, yeah, only otters know about this place, but only otters knew about the Otter Village.
You think there was a spy?
We all love each other. We all know each other. They raised you.
I know.
Why would they do that?
I don't know. Maybe somebody, I don't know. Maybe they hurt somebody and told them, and they had to tell them where we were.
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay, but we should go rejoin with the other guys because we don't want to. There might be some dangers there.
Okay. PJ's mom just says, PJ, come here for a second. And she talks with him and comes back with his mom's bow, which gives him quite a lot of extra things. But that is for me to enjoy and for you guys to all find out. So you see nothing, hear nothing.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
Obviously, Leaf and Goro know each other quite well, and we've done the whole shell attack thing before. So, do I have a way of communicating with Goro, with sleight of hand, maybe tapping on his shell, that would keep me in stealth, but let him know what I'm hearing and seeing?
Like a Morse code.
Yeah, definitely.
So in which case, I would have tapped out on Goro's shell what, basically, very basic description of, I can hear water flowing, there's a couple of movements, it doesn't sound like anybody's around from what I can tell.
Cool. Great. So you tell him all this. Okay, you enter the village. See, as you enter, just massive cavern. It looks like a Olympic-sized pool hole. And It looks like there were planks put out to help maybe something get out of the holes. There's that water just keeps pouring in. Basically, there is maybe half of a house left, but everything else is just whoosh, or in the hole, or been taken by the river, or not like it. Maybe to a certain degree, like a sinkhole with a bottom, like a short bottom, but it nothing's falling anymore. You can see that.
So the planks of wood that you were talking about that look like they've been put to help something get out of holes, can we tell if they were put there by somebody as they were coming out of the hole, or before things were coming out of the hole?
I would say you have to roll investigation.
I guess we all will roll investigation.
Sure. Yeah, that's a good idea.
We casually walk up to a hole and be like, wow, that's a hole. That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Gosh, my rolls.
With that, what did you get?
Nine. I don't think
Goro.
I've even made it to double digits tonight. 9. Like, I literally am off. What is going on?
More than I got.
What about you, Leaf?
7.
What about you, Reader?
A dirty 20.
Ooh, nice. So, yeah, even Uber didn't get past 10. So, you, Reader, you go over to there and you smell these logs. You know they're not from this area. You can smell a tree next to you. You can look at it and just see this is not the same bark as those trees. This is not the same logs that you would use to build something from the outside. So from that, you can see that, yeah, they were, the hole was made then, and these were brought out, put up so things can leave from this hole. Also with the dirty 20, you can see that nothing's left. Like, there's not necessarily danger here other than maybe a misplaced splinter or two. But doesn't seem like danger's here anymore. Just from looking like the amount of footprints that are around that are going outwards, the amount of footprints from the planks to the entrance to the water, all of it is there's nothing that suggests that they went into the houses or the house that was left.
Sorry, I'll probably say that to Goro and just say, like, yeah, it was kind of, the weird thing is, actually, canon. That's what Reader said, is there's nothing weird, except it's just the wrong bark here, I would say, from a professional standpoint. It's a bit different. It's not weird. It's different. It's unique, but nothing of a lot of concern. And just relaying all of the information that you said.
Cool.
To
Great.
Jump in.
What do you think about that, Goro?
I'm stumped. I actually have no clue. Like, I'm just looking around going, like, I feel like the colonial marines and aliens, like, literally it's just like, where the heck is everyone? Like, seriously, like, this doesn't make any sense. Like, I am so confused. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm just looking around and I'm just like, what do you think, Leaf?
So I guess right now, Leaf is kind of a little bit disappointed that not only is there no people, there's also clearly no loot. So,
Well, there's never any people.
yeah, there's no people. Well, okay, there's no animals, but there's also no loot. So, like, there's, nothing to even, like, at least nothing Leaf can see that's worth even taking to, just make the whole passing of the village a bit easier. But, yeah, so he's a bit disappointed about that. He's also kind of intrigued and, like, still remembers his last time underground. So he's like, yeah, this doesn't look promising.
Sure.
So I'm
Okay.
No, so I'm thinking, like, right, so if that happened at that village, or Winterheld, or whatever, the big hole, and it's happened here, that other village we went to, there wasn't, but there was fires, so that's probably looting because of the chaos. So the whole idea is just like, there has got to be some logical explanation for this, or it's the end of days. Like, it's got to be. Like, it doesn't make any sense. So could I say to the guys, weird question, is there any books you might have read, or like any stories your parents might have told you as a kid growing up, or anything where like there was anything like this possibly mentioned, or like anything like this or whatever? And do we have to hilariously say a history for this? Because I just realized how crap my history is.
In my bag, there should be some books.
If you were communicating all of this, I want reader firstly to roll insight or history or something like that in the aspect of his village. But yes, other than that, roll history. Both of you, Leaf and
Do I get
Cora.
any bonuses? Because obviously my parents have travelled around with me a lot, so we've been to different regions.
Sure, yeah. You can get just get advantage, yeah. Oh,
Yes,
also
finally, a
because
good bloody roll.
because I'm an awkward DM or GM or boy wonder, everyone gets inspiration because you guys have been doing great. And I have not handed it out, so everyone gets it.
So for us who have no freaking clue, could you explain what inspiration could
Right,
be?
so yes, for those of us who know about D&D, I apologize to all those players out there, but all you GMs, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean. This happens to everyone. But for those of you who don't know, inspiration is given to the players by the game master, the dungeon master, for different reasons. They could either do a great role playing for a good check. They could do it just as a storyline or a blessing of a god, or an NPC can give it to them, or a player. Basically, what it does is you get a extra roll when it comes to different checks or an attack, but you can't use it on death saves.
You can only use it once.
You can only use it once, and then it'll go. And then if you do something else, and I remember that there's inspiration that exists, you can get another one.
Does it expire? Like, do we have a time limit?
The inspiration I give does not expire. Okay, so yeah, just wanted to give that out before I forgot again. Yeah.
History checks.
Yes, history checks and your insight check. Let's start with reader's insight check.
Actually, I don't know what it is, but reader is uncharacteristically intelligent, like a 21.
Whoa, okay. You heard him talk about your village be on fire and how it was just ransacked. But you know, these were thieves. They entered your village. These are not locals. They do not stay there. You are at the entrance the entire time. You know everybody in the town. So you know it didn't just spark up because of what's happening. You were invaded by a stampede. Yeah, so there's that. And then history checks between Gora, what did you get?
Got a 20, but it was 18, so 20 because of my
Ooh.
bonus. So finally
Dirty 20.
a good
Nice.
roll.
Cool.
So,
Leaf?
with advantage, my first roll was 2.
So you used your inspiration, or did you already get advantage?
You gave me advantage because my parents have travelled around a lot.
Oh, yes, that's
and
right.
The second roll was a 4, so that's 6. Like,
Okay.
so 6 and 10. Not because I added them together, but I have +2 to.
You're so in sync with Goro that you're just trying to stay this good. So you're kind of distracted in that. Goro, there is a few religions that float around the animal kingdom, but they all talk about some end of time. They all talk about some sort of cataclysmic event happening that causes stuff, but it doesn't specifically say holes will appear on the floor. Is there anything specific you wanted to get from that with the 20?
No, it's just basically just thinking, just like in books, is there anything that mentions anything like this? So obviously the religions and stuff like that you've already mentioned. This could technically be just a crazy cosmic event, or it is exactly what these religions depicted, that it was possibly the end of days or something bad has happened, because just
I'd say you're very skeptical about that.
Okay.
With looking back in your mind and looking at the books that you've looked at, you just, when you've read them, they don't really mention.
Right, got you. Okay, so
Yeah.
all right. So I explained to the guys then. They're just like, yeah. So like reading books and all the stuff that bored me in libraries. Many religions mention this, and it could be end of days. It could just be a traumatic event. But like we've gone to 2 towns already where there's been sinkholes and mud crabs have come out and mud monsters. So I'm just saying there's 3 events where we've seen all this stuff. I don't count that as a coincidence.
I will say that it's not necessarily a sinkhole. I would say it's a man-made or an animal-made hole.
Animal-made hole. But to be honest, we've encountered and seen attempts of these mud creatures. 3 attempts of seeing these mud creatures. So I would be definitely saying like, okay, so this is something's up, like not what we expect. So
sure.
If there's nothing, Leaf tap on Goru's back, just saying that this reminds me of the hag, although the hag kind of didn't seem to want the mud creatures around. So whether or not the hag was part of this or trying to stop this, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But
okay.
Kind of
well, if nothing's happening here, and we might have missed what this has happened, maybe we just casually leave this village because there seems to be nothing. I thought there was going to be more than just one house. Because it looks like we missed whatever happened here, and I begrudgingly say I think we've got to listen to PJ. Stupid.
What about Southpaw or Stonefall?
Stonefall.
Would he know anything?
See, this is where, so this is where it gets interesting because it's like, because Rita wouldn't know, but we would probably have to explain. No, Rita wouldn't even know. Right. Okay.
It's Hob and PJ
like,
back yet?
Thinking, I think at this point you guys make it back.
Yeah, because I'm like waiting for them to show up kind of in the nicest way possible. Like I'm not, I don't know.
No, yeah, that's fine. They would make it back as you guys are kind of, in a way, you're all kind of sitting there pondering about morality, life, and Uber's just kind of.
There's no wife.
Kicking around.
There's no wife here yet.
No, Uber's taking the wood and he's trying to build something. That's what he's trying to do.
I tap on Guru's back saying, see Uber, tell him to stop the water from flowing down the hole. Get him to build a dam.
Oh, he would totally do it. He would be down.
Do we go down the hole?
So you guys end up. You guys are good. You guys are back. PJ and Hava are at the village
stumped.
now.
I have no idea what to do.
Okay.
If this was man-made, this is weird, but it doesn't look animal-made. Not animal-made. You know what I mean?
It is animal.
Hey guys, all is good up in the waterfall. We left PJ's family, and there was 5 other otter kids up there, so they're gonna hang out there and stay in hiding.
It was 6. We can't lose count now. It was 5.
6. I thought there was 5.
Preteens, and then it was 5 preteens, and then the older brother.
Okay.
We can't lose count now.
6 otter kids.
Yeah. They seemed fine. Nothing wrong.
Only you guys knew where that waterfall was, not possibly Lisi. Oh, why can't it just be like freaking minions coming out and just have a Xeno off? Oh man, Jess, I hate you. It's fine. Right, we've got to make a decision. Do we go back to hell, pretty much unleashed on a capital, or do we just see if we go down in the hole? What do you want to do? Like, I actually have no idea.
I think we should go in the hole, the death trap hole.
I feel like we need to make a vote, like hole or no hole.
Or we can go somewhere else.
Yeah, that's it. That's our moral compass right now.
I mean, you did mention about Volan Kingdom. You could go that way. You could go back to Winterhold. You could go in the holes.
We need some info. We need some intel, Jesse.
Yeah,
well, you had intel. You had the perfect source at the other village when you killed them all.
How are we supposed to know? They were trying to kill us. Come on, man. Seriously.
Yep.
And then the mayor didn't really speak at all when we tried talking to him. He was a bit of a douchebag.
Because the mayor was
horrible. We
could
track down that other guy that got away.
We tried. Besides, they attacked first.
I do have to remind you, or let me put it in this way. How does Red contact you, Leaf?
Several different ways.
Psychic.
Sometimes I wish. But sometimes it's through little messengers. Like there might be a robin or something that flies with a message. Sometimes he will leave something. If he knows I'm going to be passing somewhere, he'll leave something in a way that I will hopefully spot. Well, I'm likely to spot. But such a So it'd be kind of, I guess there's certain spots around the kingdom that I know and he knows, and they're like drop boxes or drop spots, and that would be where I would get information or things from him. But most of the time it would just be a little robin or a wren that flies by and like either gives me something that he's written or passes it on through the hand.
Okay. It could be for now or for future events, so for me to know. I'm not gonna make the decision here. You have the two options. You have three options. You have a world that you could choose from.
What king owns Winterfell or whatever it was?
Winterhold is so Winterhold is the Stonepaw's kingdom, but the Volan kingdom, King Darren is in charge of it.
So basically, he got all the kings to go to that place, and then this thing happened.
Not necessarily. It was a surprise for Stonepaw to get to have King Darren, and he didn't even know. No one was there for.
Yeah,
if you remember, no one was there for when.
Yeah, but then it also makes
King
sense.
Balog's king entering.
It just seems a bit fishy that he gets most of the kings in one place, and this happened, and then it happens.
Do we know that King Darren is still alive though? Like, could this?
Well, we couldn't.
You would have known if you would have asked the squirrel.
I think we need to go to the vault.
Well, no, because if the squirrel doesn't want us to know that Darren isn't alive.
Squirrel didn't want to talk. Lizard didn't want to talk. The GM made that plenty bloody clear. Let's be honest.
Yeah, exactly.
No, the lizard talked a lot.
Yeah,
the lizard.
I shattered his freaking knee, and he didn't tell me anything useful. He just cried and said, "I knew you as a baby." I'm like, that doesn't help me at all. Like, come on, seriously.
We need to go to the Volden Kingdom. I think
we gotta go.
Could this be a bit?
You're gonna go to the Volden Kingdom or to the Winterhold?
It only makes
I think Winterhold makes more sense right now. Like, because obviously we know what's going on there, so it's not like we're walking in blind. When it happens,
I'm trying to find the map.
Is that why you can't see you? That's funny. So just a reminder, Davida, if you go to the Volden Kingdom, Goro will be in trouble.
I know that. I know.
I'm just reminding Davida just in case.
Bounty hunters after me, so I don't want Boba Fett and Bosk showing up and all these other people. Because Jess has already tried to kill me multiple times.
Oh, it's gonna happen again.
It's like Zuko.
It's gonna happen hundreds of times.
I'm not even level 5 yet, so I can't do like 4 attacks yet. So it's not even
the Fire
fair
Kingdom.
Yet. I think we just got to go back, and it's really annoying because we traveled all the way away from it to go all the way back.
I concur.
Yeah, and we've got marbles, so if there is like giant things that want to kill us, we can just throw marbles at the issue. We've got materia, it's fine. Hashtag no copyright right there. It's fine.
In theory, if we can just scout out the city, see what it looks like without necessarily going in, if it looks like there's nothing there, we could just go on.
And then from there, we can figure out where to go, because if it's exactly like this town and it's literally nothing, my one question is like, where the heck did all the people go again? Where my whole...
I think for PJ's sake as well, he needs to know.
We need to have closure, because he's like freaking out. Like, he murdered someone, he freaked out. We're not going back to save his friends. He's freaking out. He's basically, no offense to PJ, and this is not out loud, he's slowly becoming a liability, because he is literally becoming less of like, he's...
Sorry, Keith!
It's all right, Keith. We love you, Keith. But seriously, it's like...
Is that you? It's me. It's my decisions.
Yeah, I know. So,
yeah, we really miss you, Keith. Come back.
Yeah, we need your decision-making, because he would definitely know what to do. I think, honestly, let's just go back then. Honestly, like, if there's nothing here, because I honestly expected to walk in and we'd see something. If we're seeing Jack, and we rolled that well with insights and stuff, I think we just got to stop. I think we just got to go.
Okay, well... We can also track down that other person who got away, right, from the thieves that were robbing this town, because if that's our only source of like information that was readily available, maybe we should hunt that person down. I don't know if we can find them, but
yeah, we can.
Yeah, they definitely went to hiding, because Leaf 2.0 really tried and did not
I would
find
assume
anything.
as well that because we've left and going back, any tracks that were there will have been contaminated anyway, so other things will have marred them, and if they're still there, like if we're lucky it doesn't rain before then. But yeah.
But I mean, it is an option. But let's make decisions. Come on.
You know what? I'll put it on Davita. I'll put it on Davita. What do you want to do?
Give it to the newbie to decide.
Exactly,
Because
I thought we were going to have an alien situation, and clearly we're not. Thanks, Jess. Thank you. I thought we were going against a bit of a horde of things.
Keeping you on your toes. Keeping you
I
on your
don't think
toes.
we'll learn any intel if we go down this hole.
Yeah.
We'll probably just run into more mud creatures. Maybe a hag. Probably not a good idea. PJ hates mud. So,
Yeah.
if we can, maybe, don some disguises or something, then we can, maybe sneak into Winterhold. But I don't want to be captured. But we need some intel.
It's true.
We could cover ourselves in mud and
Can we send a message to
pretend
somebody?
we're mud creatures.
Reader has no context of any of this because he wasn't.
We
at
told him what
Winterhold when
happened to
this
Winterhold,
happened.
though, when we met him.
Okay, cool. Okay.
And I also think that readers too distracted by watching wood being molded into a
A
masterpiece by
masterpiece
Uber.
dam, right? So stopping the water flow.
Yes,
But that's what it's
Yeah,
used
let's
for.
just go back.
it is now.
Let's go back. Let's just make that decision.
Okay, but we
And
need
it'll make
disguises.
PJ. I can't really hide. Everyone knows this. Come on. If you can cover me in mud, I'm still don't look like a mud creature.
But we could we could make you look like an old turtle, so you don't. It's not the same turtle. We could put some makeup on.
Well,
You
you
can make you
guys.
hunch
Okay.
over,
Decision's
staff.
been made.
carry a stick.
I'm gonna.
I don't want to.
Yeah. Sure. Okay, they're
I
both
feel like
up
that's
for
the
it.
only option.
It's true. I just wanted to fight a horde, but Jess has been really gashed. So let's just go then. Go back.
It's got to
Honestly,
be the
I
only.
was expecting-
That's really pretty much the only option. I mean, we could go to Golden Kingdom, but like you said, you're probably gonna get captured if we go there.
We'd either go there and see and probably deal with Mandalorian and Boba Fett. That's all I'm saying right now, because Jess will just try and capture me or try and kill me. That's honestly what will happen. And I don't
Yeah.
want to go there until level 5.
He's not wrong.
Because as soon as I go level 5, I'll be like, yeah, let's go back to my dad. So at least I can get 4 attacks on any sucker. I'm fine with that. Not 3, I want 4.
Yeah.
We've got to go back
Sure.
because I'm not allowed nice things. Thanks, Jess.
Maybe we can find a secret passage that leads into the city or something. Is there any way
Sure.
we can figure this out?
As you guys are leaving, Uber has this massive fish over his shoulder that he caught while everybody was discussing this.
So I guess at this point, Leaf's going to come out of hiding. It's appear and go, "Hi guys."
Whoa!
So
Uber chucks the fish back into the water. Like, what is going on?
if we're going back to Winterhold
man.
and we don't want to be seen, I might be able to get us in. But I'm not meant to tell people. These are paths that, let's say, my friends would use, and my friends don't like strangers like big mooses. So we need to, keep this secret, reader. If we use it, we can't tell anyone.
Okay, sounds good.
Is everyone
I'll keep
okay
it
with
secret.
that?
Yeah, we'll keep it secret.
Reader, are you on board with that?
As long as I can
Because you're the
fit.
one I don't trust.
Wait.
There's one or two that you would fit through, I'm sure. My friends come in all shapes and sizes.
Okay.
So
I can attest
So
to this.
we need to figure out disguises.
maybe.
Montage.
But we want to look like we belong there. So
I'd
but we don't
say
know.
instead of
As
thinking
we
about this,
walk,
I will.
shall we discuss?
What I'll say, yeah, you guys are walking while you're discussing this, but at the same time, you don't necessarily I will tell you. You can roll either performance or I don't know, something like that, and I will tell you what happens in that in what you can scrounge or what you can get.
Okay.
I
Because we
would
don't know who
Compared to your role.
invaded. Technically, we don't know who invaded, so we don't know who to dress up as.
Mhm. That's why I'm just relying on my stealth skill.
Yeah, I was gonna say if it was any soldiers or something.
What did you roll? What did you roll, Cora?
The performance is 13, but I know exactly what I'm going to say, and everyone already knows what I'm going to say.
What are you gonna say?
Freaking hiding. Come on. I'm a 7-foot turtle. What do you want me to become? Oh, yes. Sorry. Can you become something else that isn't 7 foot tall and has spikes on his back? I can't hide.
You can hunch
I
over.
could be the I could be the distraction that things might come to, then you guys can leap at or whatever. But I can't. I'll just be bait if you want me to be bait.
It's the whole shell attack thing again.
Exactly, we could do that. I'm perfectly fine with that.
Cool. Great. So you're heading out, and it's going to take probably a day, a full-on day to get back there. You walk. Do you take the same route you went in?
I would say yeah, because if we went another route and we get lost, that'd be terrible.
Sure.
Well, does PJ know a quicker route that we wouldn't get lost on? Like, if he knows...
No, that's the quickest route.
Then,
He took you... Remember, he remembered how to get back to the outer village from that lake.
Yeah.
So he took you the quickest,
Sure.
yeah.
Okay. But would he know, because did they go to Winterhold that way originally, the first time?
Oh,
Yeah.
I could be a
Like,
douche and
okay,
say,
then, yeah.
could we find the trails of a possible crippled lizard? I shattered his knee and he just spilt like, I was your babysitter. I was like, come on, man. Like, terrible. Jog on.
You guys get down to there.
Wait, can we roll to see if we can see his trail along our route, though?
Sure. Everybody roll perception.
Because if we can't find this guy, then we don't need to go back in there. We can hopefully get any info that we need from this thing. Oh, shoot. Nope, that's not gonna...
I'm loving my rolls tonight, on the whole.
Okay. Leaf.
So, nat 20... with +5.
Oh,
Okay.
What a lad.
Slow clap.
What a freaking lad.
Hava?
6.
Reader?
6 as well.
Goro?
14.
14. Okay. Goro, you can kind of see a faint thing, but yeah, Leaf, you know the exact path this guy took. But oddly enough, you don't see a squirrel there. You do see a trail of blood along with the path
Squirrel?
that you
Who
found
are
with the
we
guy.
tracing again? Because I thought I killed the squirrel.
The Lizard King.
Oh, the lizard
We
king.
killed the squirrel.
Sorry, I killed the
Well,
squirrel.
the fake lizard.
You did kill the squirrel.
Fake lizard. The fake king
So-
ended up being a lizard.
The fake Lizard
The
King.
squirrel's been eaten, probably, by the look of things.
I was thinking of that thief
Well,
that
it's
escaped.
the
That was who I
lizard.
thought we were tracing.
In the same path the lizard is going on.
So,
You found the
where's
path.
the lizard going? Is he going to Winterhold, or...?
He's not going towards Winterhold now.
Okay.
I thought we were tracing
know-
the thief that escaped, not the lizard dude. 'Cause-
Oh no,
I
that's
thought
the
we
other
got-
direction. That's a way harder
Okay, I
thing.
thought we got all the
Yeah.
info
That-
we needed from this lizard guy. So I was thinking we were tracing the thief.
We couldn't
Oh,
slow him
no.
down in that fight.
I don't care much for the handbag.
Yeah. The handbag just got
Yeah,
away.
the handbag it is gone. Yeah, even with a natural 20.
If we meet her
It would've been
again,
very hard.
then she'll be a handbag, but until then...
Okay.
Do I know what's at the end of the path? Like, do I know where
You can
that
see
path-
he didn't go far. He's
Okay, so the lizard is still quite close.
sure.
Okay, so, but going away from Winterhold.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'd tell the guys, right, the lizard's pretty close. It's not far, but it's going away from Winterhold. Right, so what do we want to do?
Interrogate him.
And I'm saying this in a lowered voice so that if it's close, it's not going to hear. But yeah.
Well, Gore, do you think we could get any more info from him? He seemed to.
He's got a good working leg, right?
He didn't seem to know what was going
Yeah.
on, though.
I mean,
No, he didn't want to spill
hold
the
on.
beans. He just decided
he's
to.
he's a bit
He
injured, but
just basically told me that he used to be my babysitter. That's all I got from him. He didn't bother telling me anything of use.
he told you a bit more. He told you that's where you got the other reference for the mud. You didn't know there was mud monsters
He
before
told me
that.
about the mud monsters, of course, but like that's also something that only we knew down there. But obviously, there's something further afoot which he didn't want to tell me, even after shattering his knee. So maybe if we do make sure that he can no longer get to where he's wanting to go, or maybe we just parlay with him and just go, "Hey, water under the bridge."
He's with a natural 20. He's about 40 feet.
Okay. So that's
In the
actually really close.
Like in between the direction you were going and the direction to
Okay.
Winterhold.
Sweet, that's walking distance for
So,
me.
yeah,
Fantastic.
it's almost walking distance for me.
Yeah. Well, maybe
Almost.
shattering his knee was perfect.
Yeah, as in I could do 30 feet
Oh,
in
yeah.
6 seconds, I guess. So yeah.
Sure.
But,
Okay.
yeah.
So, do you want to go try and find him?
Yeah.
only source at this precise moment.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, we've not really got much to lose. It's not going to take us too far out of the way. So yeah, let's go and.
Yeah.
Great.
Can I drop into stealth and just see if I can get the jump on him?
Sure.
So that's 19.
Okay. I'm gonna roll perception. Yeah. Doesn't see you. PJ is also gonna join you at the stealth, but he rolled a 5. So not
He
gonna
trips over and I'm like, good job. Oh, he's probably going to kick off that we're not going to the bloody thing, though.
He's not happy that we're not going, that you're not going to Winterhold just yet, but he's like, well, you know what, you're right. Information is what we need. Let's get it.
He might be able to tell us more about Winterhold to help PJ's friends as well. So,
Sure.
Like we're trying to help PJ as best we can by doing this, in my mind.
I feel like he shouldn't see me because if he does, he'll probably not give us any information since they killed his squirrel. Well, I guess technically
Probably
it
doesn't
his.
know that. He probably doesn't know that yet.
He knows.
I was like
we left him, so
I would
he's
use that as
probably
an
going to know.
intimidation thing because I'm like, I only shattered his knee and I let him live. This person kills people. Like, I'm fine with this. This is a scare tactic.
Sure. You guys, or Leaf, are you approaching alone?
I would have probably said to go, let me just go and check it out, but follow, and so don't be too far behind me. And then if he looks like he's going to run, I'll try and sneak around the other side of him and trip him up.
he doesn't know Uber
Sure.
either or Reader, so we could possibly use it.
That's true. Okay, what you see, clear as day, a crawling lizard.
Do we see any other tracks around as well?
Yeah, you see loads. There's a constant amount of different tracks.
Okay.
But as well, on his back is the squirrel,
Dead.
The dead squirrel.
dead,
Okay.
But
charred,
there's
dead.
so many other tracks, but they're not getting attacked or taken or anything. Interesting.
Why do you think he is the way he is?
Yeah, I know, but the problem is like if I'm just a random thing eating things, I wouldn't even care. But these two specific things are not getting attacked or taken by anything. That just rings frickin' alarm bells. That's what they're nonsense. This isn't
So I
great.
seem to remember some other creatures kind of making noises at the end of that anyway.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
chasing him. The mud creatures were chasing him.
Or maybe trying to help him. I don't know.
Sure.
I thought wolves would have killed him. But
Okay. What do you do?
Well, I'm still trying to sneak past him. Without
Okay,
him
you're sneaking
noticing.
past him.
So yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
And
he
then-
doesn't notice you.
Yep. So then I'm kind of waiting to see how Hava, Goro, Reader, and everyone interact.
Okay.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
Can
So
I-
you guys.
as I'm going past him, though, can I just look to see if there's anything noteworthy on him, like anything that might be like a note or letter or something? Also, anything shiny?
His outfit's dulled but kind of shiny. Actually, I don't remember what I said before. Whatever I said before is the same now.
But like in particular, there's nothing like a letter or like that I would see or know that he's carrying. Like,
You can. No, not really. He just has the squirrel on his back. He's just like, just gotta get back. Gotta tell them about the attack. He's whispering.
I think we should send in Reader and see if Reader can get any information off of him.
I don't know who this guy is at all. I don't
No, that's why we need to send you because he doesn't know you. We kind of beat him up earlier, so I don't think he's going to give us information right away unless we torture it out of him. But we could do like a good cop, bad cop thing where you go in and you're like, "Hey, I'll help you if you tell us something."
Good clone, evil clone. You got it.
Good clone, evil clone. That's awesome.
So what are you trying to find?
You need to ask him about what are we asking him about, Goro?
we're asking why he faked the king. Why did he fake becoming the king?
Why did he fake
And
becoming
why-
the king?
And what was his specific mission, if anything?
And if
why?
the king knows about the attack on Winterhold
If he
or anything about the mud creature.
yeah, if he basically comes up with like things like, oh yeah, this, and this, and this, just call us over. Like we'll figure something out.
Okay. So do you approach?
I approach, but like in a somewhat awkward, like I know this is acting, so it's like
Okay, roll performance.
which is 17.
17. Okay. He's not. He doesn't seem like he stopped moving, but he's not like in like attack position, or he's not like in a defense position. He feels that because he can sense that you're there. You're a massive moose, but he can feel that you're not there to threaten him by your performance.
Howdy, buddy. You good? How are you, my friend?
Yeah, I'm.
You need a glass of water?
I need help. I don't know if you know, but there's a supposed someone attacked me and my friend here. They killed her. I need to be healed. And to top it off, I was attacked by 100 other different creatures. Do you have anything to help me?
Do I have like water or anything in my bag? You know?
I think you all come with like
Rations.
Yeah, rations and stuff like that. So I think so.
So I'll give him one and just be like, here you go. I'm friendly. I am friendly, friend. Here you go.
I don't need water. I need health. I need to heal.
I'm a food card then, man. So, why do people beat you up, friend?
Originally, they thought I was a king, which I was the king, but pretending. I shouldn't even be telling you this. What?
You were pretending to be the king when you were the king?
Yeah. The king does this thing where he doesn't like to go to some events. So we wear these necklaces, and he pulls out this like. Sorry,
ooh, we need that necklace.
He pulls out this. He pulls out this necklace with a tooth that as he does it has a gem on it with the rune, but the gem is very shiny.
Yep, I was thinking that.
And he kind of like he even chucks it. He's just like, I don't even care. I use this.
Does he throw it near me?
I was supposed to have. He just throws it. Let me roll a luck check.
And it disappears in the air. Where the heck did that go?
So, luck?
Yeah, just roll a d20. If you
14.
get. It's close, but not like you have to come out of your hiding spot.
Closer to me, or? Roll
a luck check.
Okay, so it's shiny, so I'm gonna like go for it, but can I try and do it stealthily? Or
you could, but he didn't like chuck it really hard. He just kind of like, when you're like upset with something, like you just throw it in the air and it lands like 2 feet in front of you.
Time for me to act anyway. So I would pull my dagger out and kind of not dash towards him, but kind of jump out from my spot, so I'm close enough to grab his necklace. And basically say, I can help you by ending your life. I can put you out of your misery if you tell us everything.
Ending my life.
If you tell us
help.
Yeah, if you tell us everything, I will make sure that your pain goes away.
I just need help.
Yeah, I'm helping you. I'm helping you to not feel
You're
the
gonna
pain.
Kill me.
Debatable.
You just said you were gonna kill me.
Well, yeah, I would take your pain away. I mean,
I'm not gonna tell you anything if you're gonna kill me.
Well then, okay, I
won't.
Don't
worry about it. He's just evil clone. It's fine.
Is the evil clone?
Yeah.
Am I hallucinating?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, Rita does like this, like the mystic arm movement.
No. He's clear as day. Yes. He knows he's not hallucinating.
Oh gosh. Somebody needs to get Leaf out of there.
Okay, I always take the necklace. I pick the necklace up.
Take it. Whatever. It's no use to me. I just want to get home.
Where is home?
The Volden Kingdom.
Okay. And you were saying that you pretend to be the king because he doesn't want to go to these events. Why doesn't he want to go to them?
Well, he's the king. He needs to show his appearance, so...
Yeah, so why doesn't he want to?
He has a place to rule. He has to take care of his own kingdom.
But surely that includes diplomatic visits.
Yes.
But if he's going to pretend to go and not actually be there, surely he must know that that's eventually going to be figured out.
Yes. The Stonepaw knows.
He does now.
No, he knew.
So Stonepaw knew that he wasn't going to be there.
That's why he came to me.
Where's Stonepaw now?
I don't know. I ran away.
Why did you run?
Because I was gonna die.
And how's that working out?
I'm dying.
Okay, so you said these creatures attacked you. Where did they come from?
I don't know. When we were in... Wait, you were just... Wait, are you gonna kill me?
Well, it depends on how nice you are.
Well, no. I need reassurance.
Okay, I'm putting my dagger away. Like, I thought the best way to help you was, your wounds look pretty severe. It doesn't look like you're gonna survive. Certainly not without help. And
I need help.
Exactly.
Do you have a good berry?
But not on me. But also, it looks like the best way to help sometimes is to just, ease people's passing. It's an act of mercy.
I have a daughter.
Well, we would look after your daughter if we could find her.
I don't want you to. If you're gonna just kill
Well,
me.
no, it would be an act of mercy.
It's not. I'm
be.
I'm moving.
Okay, then tell you what, we will try and get you help if you tell us what you know. We'll do everything we can to try, won't we, Reader? Or Reader will help you, I'm sure.
Okay. I don't really remember you.
Yeah,
But you still look familiar.
No, he never saw him because he was hidden.
Yeah.
That's true. Leaf never showed himself to the king.
Huh.
You probably just met his good twin. It's fine.
Okay.
Reader, I am the
twin
good
thing
twin.
is, okay. I'll tell you everything as long as you get me help.
Yeah.
If you kill me,
tell us everything first.
I don't know what'll happen, but
the necklace would still work, right?
it works for 24 hours on anyone new who wears it.
We found our disguise.
As Luke, I'll say that is what I was thinking.
Okay, so I tell you what, I promise that I won't.
Okay, you or the big guy?
I'm pretty sure Reader wouldn't hurt you. I don't think he's capable.
Do you have anybody else nearby?
Anybody else?
Yeah.
Just
you two?
As far as I know.
I need a deception check.
17.
Oh!
That's a nat 20.
Where?
Okay, yeah.
Why are you lying to me?
Because I don't know you, and for all I know, you could be a truck.
I'm giving you information.
Yes, but who's to say you haven't got 100 guards hiding off in the woods?
Because I'm dying and I need help.
It could all be part of your facade. So, yeah, we have...
So where are your other
just
people?
a few people back on the main trail. Like, we left them there because we saw this trail of blood, and we wanted to see... Well, I wanted
That's
to
not
see it.
completely true. You're still lying to him.
I personally wanted to see if there was anything worth taking. I like shiny things. So, and...
I don't believe that they're at the main road.
They're further back that way.
Can I see them?
I don't know, can you?
Can we hear them? This whole conversation too.
Yeah, I think so.
We're
You're not that far away. He said to follow him at a distance, but I don't think you guys
he's not
were
going to
like...
say anything though if we come out.
I was going to say nothing at this precise point anyway. We've got no choice.
That's true.
I'm not going to say... he's not
Tell you
going to
what,
say anything until he gets...
PJ Harvard, he knows you're here. Why don't you come out?
Okay, come on, Goro.
Yeah?
Can I quickly, while this is all going on, can I quickly go foraging for whatever he needs to heal up? Sweet.
Yeah? Yeah, definitely. Roll nature?
Okay, that's a very good roll. So nature. I got a 19 with nature. It'll be 21.
Yeah, you have you found the right herbs, however, whichever region of country you are in, to not only numb him, but to give him some health, back. Yeah.
All right, I'll come over with Hava as well, and just basic.
And
PJ
also,
as well.
Hava's taken back the pyramid marble from Goro.
Of course you have. I'm not even going to argue with that one. I'm not even going to argue. Because everyone knows what I want to do with that pyramid. So yeah, no. Argue
Yeah,
I
Hava
agree.
does not fully trust Goro with that pyramid. So just as
Cool.
a side note.
Great.
Put it in his mouth.
Cool. That's good to know. Okay. I'll put that back in my notes. So you all walk over. He kind of gets back up on his knee, his one good knee, and looks around, and he sees, mainly he sees Goro, and he says, "Hey," and then he sees Hava, and he's like, "Okay, didn't know you were with them. I'll tell you anything. I just leave me alone. I don't want to die."
See, killing you would be a mercy thing.
Leave, we've got it. No worries. Right. So tell us everything. Simple as. And I've got all the heads here that will gladly help you out.
That would be amazing.
Spill your beans.
All right, so he says it was a normal day. They went in. He got ready in the robes he needed to portray the king's look from the clothes aspect. Got in the carriage, nothing new, no debrief, no awkwardness, just Squirrel talking to him about what he needs to do when he gets there, and it's just say hello to Stone Paul. Stone Paul then will lead him into the city, and they will just have a good time. He's just gonna party. And so he was excited, so they kind of smoked a bit, and he got a little bit, we all saw what happened because of that. So the reason Stone Paul didn't bring him in was because he did see Goro, and he was like, he went and he said, I talked with the squirrel, the hand of the king, and I was like, hey, I saw, I don't know if you saw, and she's like, I did, and I need you to do something about it. And he's like, but I don't want to. And he kind of relays like he doesn't want to be a part of that. He's not trying to be in that mess with Goro and the king and his dad and whatever. And the squirrel's like, no, but you have to. You are the king. Don't worry, I will kill him. You just play your part. And then he went on to say, well, then that whole debacle happened, and I was in a bubble, so I took it as a chance to escape, really. I didn't want to be a part of this mess. I just wanted to have a good time. And I almost suffocated, by the way.
Oh.
I didn't know what that bubble did. Sorry.
And then he goes on to say, but I had a great time after. The lights were wonderful. I was hoping to see one of my ancestors through there. Then the kingdom started being destroyed, and me being the king, I was almost up with my 24 hours, but they still needed to get me to safety. And so they put me in this weird, I don't know, it was dark. It was a black area where I don't know what, where I couldn't see out, I couldn't see in. I just had the hand with me. And she was freaking out. I was freaking out. All our guards dead. There was a lot of captives, as I could see. I don't think... I heard a lot of people screaming and dying, and there was a lot of fire. But as we were escaping, because we got through... It was a weird tunnel through, like, a pig slop area. I know they're therapists, but they still need to... they're bathing... areas are disgusting.
There was just a passage. You said there was a secret passage.
Yeah, you go through the pig muck area and you gotta actually go into it, and it kind of slides underneath the wall, and
Where
then
does it come out?
On the other side of a wall.
Yeah. Is there anything there that is good for us to see, or no?
It's like a murky area full of pig slop spoil that came up the other side. It's not a solid, sturdy area. That's why we can get underneath it. And then I ran into you guys, and I almost died again by, that, as he gestures Goro. You guys killed the hand.
We had it coming.
I don't know what to do about that. I need to take her back, or else there's going to be a huge war that breaks out, and that's not good. And then I was attacked by mud creatures. There was it was an antelope. An antelope attacked me. They're so tiny. It had a little dagger.
A mud antelope?
I killed it. I killed it. No, just a regular antelope. I snapped its neck. But, I mean, I had to defend myself. And I killed hundreds of other not mud, but they really got me. And now I'm just trying to get home the best I can.
So, I do an insight check. I get a 17. Is he on his last legs?
Yeah, yes and no. Like, he's reserving himself for if he has to do another fight, so he can maybe take on another fight with, not you probably, but he can do a pretty good defending himself.
So, this is what I want to do, and I don't know if the group will like it or even if you will allow it.
Okay.
And with the herbs, because he's expecting me to help him,
Sure.
I will just casually be like, thank you. So I want to try and catch him off guard because I'm being generous, I'm being honest. And then I want to surprise attack, like punch, and then punch. Just this area here, so in caves.
Yeah, I'd allow that. That's different, yeah.
I'm not
I definitely
allowed
allow
to
that.
do the cool thing yet.
Now, so if you get him down to 0, then you can do whatever you want to him.
God,
but you have to get him down
so
to the
bad.
0.
You can do whatever you want to him after that. It's just no.
So once we've killed him, you can do what you
Yeah,
like.
exactly.
You can tell me
I
how
know
you
what
kill
I
him,
want.
but I need you to get him down to
Okay.
0.
Okay.
So I'm assuming he won't see this coming, or will he see it coming?
Yeah, he's just like, okay, you know what? My guard is down. You guys, I don't trust that guy, but you haven't done anything.
Does Leaf know Goru's intention?
You have to roll insight.
Sure.
I mean, you probably could guess, but Goro's a
But the
wild
funniest
card
thing
when it
is,
comes to
you all
rolls
heard him
sometimes.
say, "Oh, we were gonna kill him." Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know what my intention
And
is
I've
right
been
now.
with Goru a long time, so like, yeah.
I know he's
But
got a daughter.
that's,
I know he's
13.
got all this sob story, but he was perfectly
Yeah,
fine.
I'd say
that.
with 13, you
Okay.
know his intention.
So I would discreetly start pulling my dagger out of its sheath in a way that he's not looking. So just
Okay,
going ready.
I will tell you, if you do not get 20 hit points, it will go into initiative.
Okay, so the first one to hit goes to 19 to hit,
Yeah, that definitely hits.
6 damage.
Okay.
And then we will spend a key point to do flurry of blows.
Yes.
18 for 22.
22
So-
definitely hits.
And then that one does 8 damage.
On track.
Okay.
6 to go.
Did you hit?
22 to hit and 8 damage.
Oh. Okay. Yes.
That's
Yeah.
Your second
That's fine.
one.
That's
or
the
your
third one.
So you got 8
Okay.
twice.
That. Yeah.
Okay, then,
You.
yeah, 22.
So he gets up. He's like punching his leg, his dead leg that you destroyed, and he walks to you, and he knows you're not gonna give it. Like,
Oh no, I
you're
am
just gonna give it to him?
I am.
Yeah, and so he knows you're gonna give it to him, so he just does this, like, ready.
I just want to punch so it like in caves into him, but before I do it, I just want to say hello to the hand for me, and just go, and literally on the final one, just
And you
leave
see-
it there, and then just look around the group and be like, just really freaking angrily, and just put him down, like just push him down off my fist. I'm like super just like freaking angry.
And he's passed out
So passed out or dead?
or dead.
Okay.
He's dead. Yeah,
Just to make sure.
definitely. Yeah, gone. Both the hand. So he's laying on top of the hand that's charred, and his throat caved in. Is just over. And yeah.
And these are our passes to get him, by the way, guys. Just giving you a heads up. This is how we get to see the king.
We would be doing the kingdom a favor by delivering the kingdom the hand.
Exactly. They don't need to know all the details. All they need to know is that
Yeah,
the hand's here.
we found them.
Yeah, exactly.
Or even better, we tried to save them, but we're too late.
It's true.
Okay. And now when that happened, PJ's he's done. He's like, guys, I'm going to the Winterhold. You got your information. It wasn't them. I'm going. If you're following me, great. If not, that's fine. I'm going. I can't believe you said you basically tricked him. I'm a helper, Goro. I'm a helper. You were supposed to help.
I turn around with the most stone cold face and just stare into him and go like, So you're telling me that if you found out that the people that you love and the people that you defended and the people that you gave your life to are perfectly fine with you to die at any instant, you'll be perfectly.
It's not always about us. It's about what we care about. I understand you put your life in danger every day for these people, and then they turn their back on you. But you didn't like it. You didn't like doing those things. So you stopped. You cared about the people around you to stop. And now what did you just do? You went back to what they wanted. You went back to the killer they wanted.
I would just turn my back to PJ right now and just say we're from two different worlds, and just basically pick up the Hand's corpse and just start walking to that kingdom. Like, I'm done. Like, that's
The
it.
Winter Kingdom or the Voldem Kingdom?
Voldem.
And PJ turns and he starts walking.
Yeah, like straight up, like the party is now divided. Like, I'm literally just like, you don't know me. So yeah, I'm going one direction. PJ's going the other.
Leaf would hands down go with Goru because he's known Goru the longest, and
Sure.
Well, Hava's split because
Sure.
she didn't want to go to Winterhold. She wanted to go to Volden, but she wants everybody to be friends. So she's just kind of a little bit distressed right now.
like Leaf doesn't even see Goru's action as a bad thing, so it's just like
Sure.
yeah, like Leaf just
Yeah.
completely understands it.
What is Reader think about this?
Going into the psychology of this character.
Which one?
He lives a very peaceful life. He travels in a sleigh and tries to make people happy until one day chaos came. These people came into his life and started murdering people. He knows he's not good at talking to people. He's only had two good people he's talked to, which was Hava and PJ. This whole thing happened. He's somewhat blaming himself because I'm like, oh, it was my job to talk. And that's the only thing I know I can't do. But I will go and try anyways. And the result of it was this traumatizing experience for him. So psychologically, I think he would go with PJ because he's just doesn't know what to say. He knows he's not good at talking. So he's like, and just kind of drifts off to PJ, trying to almost as a comforting thing. Just to be like, I know you're fine with the way that I talk, but I don't know if those other two. I know both of them dislike me, and I'm not sure why. The other one, that was his indication. So I'm gonna go with PJ and just be like, I know you're good.
Great. Now the moral quandary of Hava.
Oh, I mean, she's kind of started looking up to Goro in a sense, like she's taken on some of his qualities, like as far as like
yeah, you can say
brutally
that.
killing and being like trained by Goro a little bit in the Otter Village and stuff like that. I feel like she would probably still stick with PJ for now, but she doesn't want to be split forever from Goro. Like she wants to like see him again or meet up again later.
Sure.
But yeah, I feel like she would probably stick with PJ for now.
Okay, cool. Great. And Uber just standing there kind of like, well, I know everybody wants Uber.
Come on, Eva, come with us.
Okay. just wanted an invitation. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. The party split.
Before we split, though, can like Leaf just run to Hava and say, "If you need us, send us a Twitter," which is kind of code for like send us a bird. But
I would say roll insight to know what that means.
Oh, she does not know what this means. That was 3.
So, you think it's just something like a weird, like not assassin, a weird thief thing that you don't know how to do.
But yeah, I think it's thief. But, okay. Like,
Cool.
do I know she doesn't know?
Twitter. No, I don't know. What?
So,
huh?
Have you seen some robins and wrens come and fly up to me and give me notes occasionally?
Yeah, your
Yes.
bird friends. I thought you were eating them though.
Not these ones. So, if
Okay.
you need to get me a message, find somebody from the Thieves Guild. They will get me a message.
Okay. Where do I find them?
Every city has a thieves guild if you know where to look. Ask around in the tavern. Like, I can't tell you more than that without probably telling you too much. But there are people who will
Okay. Sounds good.
deliver messages for me if they need to.
Cool.
Goro, I want you to take a marble. You choose. This is for you. This is a gift for you.
Leaf, you go pick one. I'm done. I don't want to speak to anyone because I'm so angry. Like,
Sure, yeah.
Does
like
Harper
the guy.
trust me to take one?
And Hava's going to be nice. She's going to give him the pyramid. She knows he wants it.
So you give yes.
So,
Good job. Good girl.
Do you hand
She
it
lets
to
me
Leaf
choose.
so he can run it over to Goro, who's probably continuing
I'm still angry. I'm not going to be able to talk to him.
Goro, I'll miss you. I'll see you again sometime. Here's this pyramid.
I don't know. I feel like I would just be angry, but then also I feel like I feel really like negative, but just also the fact that I just survive. You guys can, but I think for now we just need to part ways.
Well, on that note, everyone, I'm gonna say that is the end of the most heavy
Why did you have
heavy
to say
episodes.
that, Jess?
So yeah, I just want to say thank you to my players and don't hate me. We are all friends after all. This is not,
That's true.
We're not actually splitting.
Yeah.
You know? It's
No.
alright.
we will be playing these things simultaneously and figuring out all that. So yeah, stay with us. Thank you for listening. I'm gonna hand it over to Hava or Davida.
Okay. Yes. So I just want to thank you guys all for listening. If you guys want to keep track of us and see when we're posting new videos, check our Instagram. We post Instagram things before we release new videos. Every other week we're releasing videos, and you can check our website for more information as well. And you can also go over there and you can send us messages or voice messages if you want to contact us. You can send us fan art or ask a question. Maybe we have time. If we have time, we can answer those in a future tea time. If you have any questions about our characters or anything, check out our Patreon if you'd like to support us and make more great content. And also tell your friends. We would love to share this awesome podcast with other people. So share it on your Facebook or Instagram or whatever. And we would love to have more people listen to our podcast. Thanks so much for listening, guys. Bye.
Wonderful. That's great. But it's podcast. We don't have videos. But still,
Our
they'll know.
podcast. Yes.
All right.
And I didn't say rollingacrossthepond.com, but
That's all included now.
Why couldn't we just fight a horde, you butt nugget?
He actually did press last week when we were supposed to meet up, but didn't he did kind of preface not much is probably going to happen action wise. So
I did say that.
but
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, but I don't trust you, Jesse. So
hey, it's me that has to prepare for everything. I gave you 3 options to do things, and then you ended up splitting the party. I was like, well, okay. And then you didn't go in the hole.
Well, we could have gone in the hole, but you gave us no freaking recollection of something could be down there. No, you're just it's a hole. That's it.
The thing, the way I'm playing it, the characters give you these answers. I can't give you them just out of willy nilly,
sure.
If we saw people
Nothing.
falling into the hole or being
Yeah.
swept into the hole, I'm pretty positive PJ and everyone, we would have gone into the hole, but no.
But there was no one because there was that the roll said there was no one at the
I'm
village
just
when it was
curious
attacked.
where the heck everyone's gone. That's
went
what
to
I'm
Winterhold.
more worried about.
Oh, right. So yeah, so it wasn't that they weren't at the village when they were attacked. It was they all went to Winterhold.
And we all know what happened.
That was the roll.
So they were all attacked at Winterhold, just not at their village.
Yeah.
That's the irony of
Yeah,
it.
they were all attacked, and so the damage and all that stuff is still happened, but at Winterhold.
Yeah.
We're going
Yeah.
into the lion's den, Sam. We're going into
Yep.
the lion's den.
It's okay, we've got the necklace, so
But you guys do have the medallion too, so